So this is the walkway amongst the tailings piles. This is all tailings piles here on the bend of the creek. Pretty extensive, very large. And this was the main push right here. You see those piles? See how they're stacked right there? Something serious was done here. And you see the cut. There's quartz veins up there in the big bend of the creek. So I'm working underneath this tree and just trying to get anything they missed. And you could actually get underneath there and rework all this. Check it all with a detector. Vast tailings right here. You see piles that are different. Probably these couldn't go through the sluice box, these bigger basketball or softball sized ones. These giant ones couldn't go through. And typically you can't move them very far from the gut. So they were trying to get into the gut of this ancient tributary here. And people have been trying and trying and trying, but these giant boulders are here. And some of them are greenstones. Okay. People come out here and shoot all the time because of the high walls. And notice here is a pile of just bedrock. And I sampled it and I got some specs. But I think I would like to rock crush that whole pile. I've metal detected all these areas. I found bullets so far and plentiful hot rocks. So here's an entryway. You can see to the downstream piles here. There's virgin ground here. It's just covered in tailings. You see? Here's the gravels. This must have went through the sluice box, I'd say. Classified. You know, you just gotta kind of guess. And you can see what I've been doing here. I've been working this area right here, this circle. It filled in on me later but I had already depleted this area. And I've been testing all this slough. And you know, there's minute levels. But I'm hoping to detect something other than a hot rock. Not that much trash. Be nice to find a 1-inch nugget that escaped them. Oh shit. Just fell a little bit. I couldn't see where the rocks were underneath my tarp. So here's a look at the layers. Big piece of iron quartz. I don't know what to do about that. So the sun's giving you a good view of the muddy or the clay brown. That's not exactly the best looking stuff that I know has gold in it, but it's been sorted a little bit. This is where the slough off meets the flood lines. Had some luck here. And if I get a better way to clean the rocks, I might do a little better. But it's just enough to keep doing. And then I metal detect my classified material here. I get a lot of hot rocks. But occasionally there might be a nugget. I don't know. I haven't found a nugget yet, but you gotta look. A lot of bedrock here I've disrupted. Hard bedrock, soft bedrock. And here's a tool I'm using to scratch the bedrock and polish it. And then I incorporate this. I use this at the beginning, middle, and the end to find metallic regions to start on and then to follow them and then to detect my tailings. And then my other advantage is the vacuum, the land dredge. Completely legal though. And then 2 really hard buckets that don't fall apart on me and have handles. and my awesome bag. Sluice boxes out there. And basically solar panels and then a lithium-ion battery to power my other lithium-ion batteries. You can see I work this side too. It's in the shade. And there's it's kind of brownish. It's nice when there's some red in there. The redder the better is the story so far. I haven't had any luck with orange colored material. I've ran all this, cleaned it, disrupted it and cleaned it. It looks like the old channel that I showed you above the tree is spilling out here. So we may have 3 different types of gold. We may have virgin gold eroding out. We may have sloughed off mist gold from their sluices. It was also stuck to the rocks that they didn't run. And then we got flood gold. So there's 3 spots, 3 types possible in one. And you know, I don't know if my gold's coming out of there or not. I've never seen the gold on while I'm digging it. It's never been that big or so. And I struck out doing this work, so it's not like you're gonna get gold at every hole. Just too much overburden here, I guess. Not the right strip of flood gold. Got to get lower, but the water came in on me. Okay, let's go look at the box. Might as well, huh? One little piece, you see it from here. I've already put 10 buckets through, classified. Not very good. I'd like to see 10 of those. Might have to switch to this side, but you can see giant boulders in the middle. Those were 4-foot waves during this flood storm. So trace amounts. Occasional pickers. It's nice to get a picker every day, but it doesn't happen, to be honest. Yep, so if you got better advantages and tools, you might do better. Maybe a more sensitive metal detector. But I got it down, I classify it, make sure I don't miss anything big. And most detectors will find anything, you know, that's bigger than a 3/4 of an inch. And just learn more about the layers. It's been a great lesson here. Binge watching 2